Well, hey, it's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another quick chat. Today on the quick chat, we're going to be talking about a few housewives, okay? So let's go ahead and just get right on into it. First things first. Miss Karen Huger, okay? Miss Karen Huger then took to her social media page to shout out, I guess, her new surgeon. All right, what she's saying is, I am in the best hands for my upcoming self-care, self-love treatments with Dr. Joseph Michaels, okay? And at the bottom, she says, it's that time of year for self-love, self-care. You deserve it. Thanks. And she added the doctor. Karen, girl, what you finna go over here and get done? Karen, you've already had enough work. All right. Now, I was thinking, like, if she going in to get a little Botox here, a little Botox there, I guess a little filler here, there, whatever. I'm like, okay, do she really need to announce that? It definitely was giving an ad for me, but I'm also wondering, girl, what kind of surgery you finna go get? Because he also commented underneath there and said, I'm just excited or looking forward to making sure you're the best you, or something like that he was saying. So I'm just like, Karen Huger, are you going in to get more surgery? And if so, girl, what are you getting done? I guess we'll learn that on her show. Y'all know she's supposed to be having her own little spinoff. I don't know if it's going to be a 3-minute commercial or what. Shout out to Miss Nene Leaks. I'm not sure if it's going to be a 3-minute commercial or what. Maybe we'll see what's happening then. But I just feel like, Karen, what other surgery do you need? You look good. Right? This is me believing it could be a surgery. I mean, maybe it is going to be like a filler, a little bit of Botox, or this, that, and the other. Right? A few pokes here or there. But we shall find out. Y'all let me know if y'all know what Miss Karen Huger finna go over there and get. It's her body. She can do what she want to do. But I'm just like, girl, you look good. You don't need no other work. What work you trying to go get done, Miss Karen? But anyway, girl, let's move on. Okay, let's talk about some other ladies over there, Real Housewives of Potomac. And these are the two ladies everybody loves to hate. Okay, we have Miss Robin Dixon and Miss Giselle Bryant. Y'all know they got their podcast together, and it's called Reasonably Shady. Okay, that is so difficult to me to say, Reasonably Shady. But anyway, that's their podcast. So it looks like they just hit a milestone. So they decided to celebrate. Okay, and it looks like they just reached 2 million downloads. Okay, I do believe that they are a part of Charlemagne's network or something like that. They're under his umbrella, whatever it is that he has. They're working with him under that, and they got over 2 million downloads. So they said, thank you, honey. Reasonably Shady has over 2 million downloads. We are extremely grateful to our listeners for your support. So many amazing things have happened in less than a year, and we're going to keep this party going. Thank you, says Giselle Bryant. Okay. I think that's a good thing for anybody with a podcast. I mean, I feel like if you got 2 million downloads and also many listeners, or over 2 million downloads, and you probably got just that many listeners, it's going to make it better for them to go out and actually want to get better deals, pricing, better contracts for advertising and things like that. So they probably could potentially make a lot of money in that arena. And I know a lot of us may feel a way about them as we see them on the show, but I'm like, go out there and get the money. Go out there and do it, girl. If we got people over here like Spotify investing in people like Joe Rogan, y'all go out there, keep doing y'all thing, and go get all the money that you can get. Hello? Go out there and get all the coin. All right. The way these people out here driving in the masses to support Joe Rogan or whatever his name is, and he got millions on millions on, y'all probably got a small 10% of what he already has with his podcast and things. So y'all go out here, do y'all thing, make y'all coins, make y'all money. So should anything not be successful with Real Housewives of Potomac, which I doubt it, but should things not work out, y'all will have this podcast, and hopefully it will grow into even bigger things, right? And I'm not gonna hate on that. Y'all do y'all thing. But for those of you guys that have listened to the podcast, let me know how you felt about it. Let me know what you think about the podcast. If you like the content that they put out, like, yes, tell me about it, girl. Come on down here in these comments and let the people know. All right, now let's go ahead and move on over, girl, because we got to talk about Miss Jeannie. What was it? No, not Jeannie Mai, honey. Jeannie Nguyen. Jeannie Nguyen, yes, she stay out here losing, girl. I ain't got time for Miss Jeannie Nguyen, okay? Jeannie Nguyen, if you guys have seen Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, the latest episode, the finale, the wax finale at that, you will see how she was dying and craving for the attention of Mary Cosby, who gave her dust. Nothing. Okay. Mary gave her absolutely nothing. Miss Jeannie was around there trying to be extremely combative, looking for a fight, looking for an issue to have with somebody. Okay. Miss Mary did not give her that. Okay. Miss Mary was not on that type of energy. She wasn't even trying to talk to Whitney, and Whitney was trying to force her way in to talk. So she finally opens up to talk to Whitney. And here it is, Jeannie Nguyen forcing herself into the conversation when no one is talking to you, ma'am. Okay, only for Mary to remove herself from the situation on more than one occasion, only for Miss Nguyen to get extremely upset and decides to throw a glass of alcohol, all right, a glass of liqueur or whatever she had in that cup, to throw it at Mary. And then she comes back to social media to give us a post from her story. Number one, ma'am, you're canceled. You're no longer a part of the show. You're fired. So we're not interested in anything you have to say, to be honest, especially really now. I was over you a few weeks ago, but it seems like we're going to be listening to your mouth up until the reunion. But I cannot wait. I hate that they stretched it out to 3 parts. But anyway, before I really get into what she had to say, this is on my mind and I have to highlight it. Heather, girl, I have liked you, but I feel like we're going to be on your next season. First of all, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City really is not giving, to be honest. If the show is canceled come season 3, fine. Let's move to another city and state, because y'all girls are high key boring, and y'all didn't even have a whole lot going on. Y'all really dragged out a lot of stuff the whole season. Okay, so we'll see what it's gonna give next season to see if it's even worthy. But right now, the girls of Salt Lake City is not hitting for the people. Right now at this time, I don't think that the franchise is really going to be that successful. But we shall see. Y'all gonna have to get some new people. All right. Like, yeah, of course, Meredith and Lisa's positions are definitely solidified to me, because I have to see the follow up between the fallout. Okay. But as far as the other ladies, y'all need more people. Y'all need 2 new main cast members or something that's really going to bring that work. Because Heather, who was holding whatever the snowflake in the middle from the beginning, gave us nothing this entire season. Nothing. I'm sorry. Her passing of her dad and the situation dealing with that was not enough for a storyline for us. Okay. So y'all might want to go back to the drawing board and rethink that as you guys are filming and as you all are editing over there at Salt Lake City. Okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to Miss Jeannie Nguyen. Okay. Because she's still out here losing. Anyway, she decides to put on her page, okay, when it comes to the incident that happened between she and Mary, which was actually caused by you, Miss Nguyen. It was caused by you. Okay, because you're a sore loser and you don't know how to take it when somebody is not interested in you, not featuring you. Okay, you gave that energy, all that energy you had, you gave it to one person. But where was that energy when Jen Shaw was calling you out for the things that you said at that table? Right? Where was that energy? And when Meredith had to check you about the things that you went and told Jen, where was that energy for them? No, but you made sure you met Mary every single chance that you could to give her energy that was unwanted. And Mary didn't really do nothing to you. Mary don't like you. She don't talk to you. That's about as real as it gets. Okay. When somebody, what you don't do, you don't talk to them. Okay. I'm not rocking with you. But anyway, she gets on her page to say this following the finale. Yellow skin, slanted eyes, mocking my accent, Jenny from the hood, and finally little Asian. That was my breaking point. Girl, no, your breaking point came when you saw that she was black. That's when your breaking point came. Okay, when you saw that she was black and you felt as though she was the person that you could really beat up on and pick up on, because you heavily align yourself to the white folks. But anyway, girl, let's keep going. All right, she says that was her breaking point. I did not throw the glass at anyone. I threw it at the floor. No, you threw it at Mary. You threw it at Mary. It may have hit the floor, but that's where it was going to. And see, that's the thing. Whether you did throw it at the floor, let's just say Mary, let's just say it wasn't thrown at Mary. Let's say it was thrown at the floor, like you were saying. The energy was ignited based off of the woman that you dislike, because she's not featuring you. And that rage that you had internally is what caused you to throw that in her direction. You could have thrown it at the floor, but you threw it in her direction. And it was all that energy, that anger you had about yourself was based on Miss Mary. Okay? So let's not be playing these games, girl. I really just brought you on so we could talk about it, so we could drag you, to be honest with you, because we're not featuring you. I cannot wait until this season has been fully wrapped and we don't have to hear anything from Miss Jeannie Nguyen again. Okay, you're canceled. So that's that. All right. Shout out to Mary, even though it sucks that she won't be on the next season. I'd rather her have made her own decision to not return than for them to be the ones to say, hey, you're not coming back. Okay. So if she don't want to do it, she ain't got to do it, girl. It is what it is. Miss Mary, go on about your business, girl. All right. But y'all go ahead and hop down in these comments and let me know your thoughts about this situation with Miss Nguyen and Miss Mary Cosby. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about somebody else. Okay. Miss Jeannie. We're about to move over to some other housewives, and that's Miss Kandi Burruss and Miss Jeannie Mai. Okay, so let's talk about it. The streets is starting to talk, and we ain't even get a piece of a trailer for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, we barely got a piece of a trailer for Kandi and the gang. And the streets already dropping rumors and saying things, putting the buzz out here on the streets and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where this information is coming from regarding Kandi being boring and possibly not being with Real Housewives of Atlanta much longer. That came from the Ricky Smiley morning show. And it looks like it was dropped by Gary with the T. Now, I do believe Gary with the T is in the area, honey. Okay, and I think Gary do be with the tea sometimes. All right, I'm just saying we have not gotten a trailer or anything, right, for us to be able, like, we know how Kandi can be on the show, right? We already know that. But in terms of how she is on this upcoming season, we don't know yet. We haven't gotten anything. But this is what he said. They're reporting that Kandi Burruss is reportedly expected to be fired from Real Housewives of Atlanta with Jeannie Mai as her replacement. Okay, they said this is some tea. At Gary with the T says that Kandi is being called, quote unquote, boring on this show of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they're looking to replace her with Jeannie Mai. Okay, they're asking us, what is it like? What do we think about that? It could be true. I do feel like Kandi has not given us a whole lot the past few seasons. I feel like her mama was the one that was giving us the most. That's why we enjoyed Miss Mama Joyce. But see, she hasn't really been on the show. Kandi hasn't really given us a lot. But also, in Kandi's defense, Kandi has been working. She's always had multiple jobs, but she's also been over here with, doing Chicago and stuff. So we haven't really seen a lot of the things going on with Miss Kandi and stuff. So it has been a bit boring, I must say. Right? She's been, reduced down to being like a bone collector in so many words, right? But what's interesting for me, and I think I mentioned this last season because they chopped up so much of last season, whoever the production company was, fired, never bring them back, okay? Because there was a scene between Kandi and Todd where they actually got into it and they kind of yelled at each other, you stupid, no, you stupid, but they never played that throughout the season. So I feel like maybe Kandi does have things that be going on. Production just doesn't feel the need to show it to us for some reason. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. But in terms of her being boring, based on what we have seen, what they've allowed us to see, she hasn't given us a whole lot. Okay, she hasn't given us a whole lot for us to be like, yes, she got to come back. She got to come back. So if Kandi were to leave, number one, I also would not be surprised because all of the housewives are slowly coming up off the table. All right, Sheree is the most recurring housewife that I have seen. Okay, with Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl, probably the franchise, but I can only speak on Atlanta because that's the one that I have been watching. But she's the most recurring housewife ever. But they got Nene up off the table. They tried to reduce Miss Cynthia, but Miss Cynthia told the people she was already thinking about not returning. She got up off the table. Miss Portia decided to get up off the table. She went and had her own show of a flop that won't be returning. And then here it is, Miss Kandi. If Miss Kandi gets up off the table, we would not be surprised. I know I wouldn't. I do feel like they might. Kandi might hang around just a little bit longer as a friend of the show. She might not be a housewife, but she might step in and become like a friend of the show where the publicity is still there, but the obligation isn't, right? So I could see her also doing that, hanging around, because I feel like Housewives platform has done tremendously for Kandi's businesses and stuff. So I don't know. She might walk away all the way, or she might just be okay with taking like a friend role or something and let the new girls do their thing, but she's still here. She's still around. We shall see how that's going to work out for Miss Kandi. I would not be mad if she ends up, parting ways and going off and doing her thing. I also would not mind if Jeannie Mai stepped up and came onto the show. I mean, she's not a Black woman, right? They don't have any other like non-Black women up there. I mean, the last time they had was Miss Kim Zolciak, and I'm okay with not seeing, or Zolciak. I always say her name wrong, but Kim Z. I haven't seen her in some time, and I'm okay with not seeing Kim. right? So we wouldn't need to bring Kim back. I don't even think Kim is in the headspace to deal with these folks or whatever. So let her go on by her business. I think Jeannie Mai would be a pretty great addition. She may not be too bad. Now when I started watching The Real, she was definitely irritating to me. She was the person that I liked the least. But over time, I started to like Jeannie, and I feel like I liked her more after she got that divorce from her husband for some reason. I started to like her more. I don't know if her personality changed, after going through that divorce or what was happening. But I was like, Jeannie really ain't that bad, bro. She really not that bad, right? So I started watching her. Cool. And she got with Jeezy. I know a lot of people was not happy. I actually liked it. I did. I actually liked it. I thought they made a great couple. I thought they made a cute couple. Now they just had a baby. Hopefully the baby's just as cute. Okay, most babies are. So congratulations to her. She's a real housewife. She's a mom. She got The Real. She's doing The Real. We already got Garcelle over there on The Real. So that would be cool if, Miss Jeannie decided to join the franchise and she's over there doing her thing as well as The Real. I'm here for it. I would not be opposed to that. Y'all got to let me know. Would y'all want to see Jeannie Mai on Real Housewives of Atlanta? I feel like I could have mentioned that in one of my quick chats previously, sometime last year, with her being a housewife and living in Atlanta now, and she was pregnant. I think I could have mentioned a while ago that I wouldn't mind seeing her. So I would not be opposed to this switch up here. That would be very, very interesting. And y'all know it will be highly interesting to see how Jeannie Mai actually handles that conflict with these ladies, right? She might have to start off as a little friend of the show and ease her way in. But that's the question. I would not mind seeing Jeannie Mai be a part of the show. But then the question is, does Jeannie Mai want something like this? Would she want to be on this particular platform? Can she handle being on this particular platform with these ladies? Because I feel like Marlo may give Miss Jeannie Mai a run for her money. Especially Miss Kenya Moore. Girl, that would be some messy stuff right there, girl. But hopefully, she get with the winning team, whatever team she think that would be, honey, if she is to come on to Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15. All right, but we shall see, girl. And meanwhile, we just going to continue to sit back and wait and hope and pray for a trailer to drop of Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl. Another thing, Kandi, get on your Lisa Vanderpump. And I don't even want to say your Lisa Vanderpump because you've been successful in your own right, but get on your Kandi gang. You stay having franchises over there at Bravo. So I think if this is really successful for her, this Kandi and the gang, I see Kandi actually not minding walking away from Housewives of Atlanta, or at least accepting a friend of position while she still has this whole show over here with Kandi and the gang. Girl gonna keep a check, okay? Kandi keep a check, Burrus Tucker. Period. Okay, so there's that on that, honey. Y'all go ahead and hop down in these comments and let me know how you're feeling about Miss Kandi being boring, Miss Kandi being quote unquote fired, Miss Jeannie Mai stepping up to the rescue to fill in that position. Let me know you all's thoughts. Okay, hop down in these comments and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Before I go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Patreon, girl. Okay, go ahead and join up with the Patreon, honey. And yeah, that's about it. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.